Welcome to the Kitty Cat Snack Shack, fast food for famished felines.
It's a nice place you got here.
A little bijou, perhaps, but I think of it as home. Now, let's see. Casserole of duck, duck and cherries, duck and chestnut, duck pate, duck pancakes and plum sauce. Ah, here we are, duck à l'orange.
So what are we having?
I'm having you for lunch.
Well, I know we are, but what are we gonna eat?
I'll whip something up. A surprise.
My mom must have been speaking about someone else. She told me to beware of the cat.
Oh, bless her. Mothers are all the same. They think it's part of their job description to stop us from having fun. Not my mother, though. Oh, no, she was different. Do you know what she used to say to me?
No, what?
You can scratch the antique furniture to sharpen up your claws. You can lacerate the cushions if you're ever stuck indoors. You can dig up all the flowers from the freshly planted beds. And with articles of clothing, it's okay to pull some thread. But I remember as a kindergarten kitten, one phrase that left me singularly smitten. You can play with your food before you eat it. You can chivvy your chow before you chew. You can play with your food, you can't beat it. So, ducky, let me play with you. You can play with your food before you bite it. You can toy with your talk before the crunch. You can play with your food, oh why fight it? It's a crazy little game called lunch. Tell me, ducky, what would you like to play? It can be anything. I won't tell your mother.
Anything? Well, I'd like to paddle in the puddles, devil in the mud, chase pollywalks in the shallows. Then maybe if this time goes sliding in the slime to the marsh where you find marshmallows. I'd go and slay a dragonfly, wash water, boatman race. To say that cats are dangerous is clearly not the case.
Well, I'd rather play a game that's sharp and witty, and preferably with something in the kitty. You can play with your food before you nibble. You can jest with your joint before you slice. You can play with your food, but don't dribble. My mama gave the best advice. You can play with your food before you gulp it. You can mess with your meal before you munch. You can play with your food and then pulp it. It's a crazy little game called lunch.
We could go rushing in the rushes, dashing down a ditch, kind of find a place where it's boggy. Then make a little camper, secretive and damn for me and my mate the moggy. If the other ducklings want to come and join our games, they have to make a promise first to stop calling me names.
Oh, I'll help you to forget the way they scolded, just as soon as I have got my napkin folded. Oh, you want to play hide and seek, do you? Where are you? Am I getting warmer? Play with your food before you eat it. You can chivvy your chow before you chew. You can play with your food, you can't beat it. So ducky, 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 let me play with you. You can play with your food before you bite it. You can toy with your talk before the crunch. You can play with your food while fighting. It's a crazy little game. Tell me, ducky, do you like oranges?
I don't know, I've never tried one.
Well, suck on this. It's a crazy little game.